Hi Barb, my name's Colton and I work here at North Island Nissan. Haley filled me in on your situation a little bit there and she asked that I make you a walk around video on our 2022 Nissan Rogue SV. And so here it is. I'm going to do a quick walk around of the outside and then I will go over some of the features on the inside. This one just arrived on our lot, so it does still need to go into our shop for the pre-delivery inspection. There's a couple little caps that they're going to be putting in there, as well as the little wheel caps in the middle. So it'll look just a touch nicer once it does go through the PDI and has those little finishing touches on it. But yeah, it's brand new. I don't think it's been on a test drive yet, or actually I think it's been on one on Saturday. I think it went out quickly. But there's still a bunch of plastic and stuff on the inside, so we will be pulling all of that out there. But it's a very nice vehicle. This is the middle trim level with the all-wheel drive in it. So the middle trim level does add in buttons on the door handle where you can use to lock and unlock the vehicle, and it's push button start, so you never do need to take the keys out of your pocket, which is really nice. I did pull the plastic off of the driver's seat, so I will give you a better shot of that once we come around to that side there. But it's a really nice interior in these vehicles. Very nice quality throughout everything as well. And very thoughtful features in it too. There's definitely some nice ones there. Again, lots of plastic. I'm not even going to show you this side of the door. I'll show you the other side where I pulled it off a little bit. They did square off the Rogue a little bit when they did the redesign for these vehicles, so there's actually a bit more cargo space, which is really nice. It does have, instead of just a backup camera, there's a 360 camera on it as well, and there are backup sensors along here that'll beep as you're backing up. And then again, it's a little bit wider back here than the previous generation's Rogues are. And then the seats fold down almost always without needing to push the front seats forward, which is really nice. So they're very space conscious with it, which is nice. You do get those really nice rims with it too. Again, you got the button on the rear door handles. Now, even on the doors, there's a cloth fabric up here and a soft touch leather material down below, so it's a very comfortable vehicle. The back seats here, they actually use, it might be hard to see here, but they use a little bit of a theater style seating system, so these back seats are actually raised up above the front seats a bit, which helps with car sickness with kids or anyone young. Actually, I get car sickness in the back seats, who am I kidding? So just giving you better visibility, so it helps quite huge for that. It also makes it really good for legroom. You do have vents on the back of the center console here, as well as 2 fast charging ports, and there are vents underneath the seats as well if you have the foot setting turned on too. Now coming into the driver's side, again, we've got that fabric on the door. Everything's pretty much a nice soft touch material. Even the plastic up top, you might be able to see it here. It's not a hard plastic. You can actually kind of push it in a little bit. So it just feels like there's really good quality throughout everything. The SV does come with a power seat here with a lumbar control. There is tilt and telescopic on the steering wheel too, so you can move it up and down and in and out. And then going over some more of the features that this one has, I'll hop in real quick. I'm going to start it up. I'm actually going to have to roll the windows up real quick just so it's not too much noise on the camera there. But we do have the screen in front of the steering wheel. Up here we can get things, this one's the safety screen that we have on here, so it's an extra visual for the blind spot warnings. This one we have a digital speedometer on there. You can also get fuel economy and tire pressures and pretty much leave whatever screen on there that you would like to leave up. Down below we do have the steering wheel itself. I'm going to go to a wide angle lens to give you a little bit of a better look at it. The cruise control and the Bluetooth buttons are on the right hand side. This one does have the intelligent cruise control and the Pro Pilot Assist. So with that, there's going to be, with the intelligent cruise control, it follows the flow of traffic. So say if you set your speed for 100 on the highway, but somebody in front of you slows down below that, it is going to match that speed of the person in front of you until you go into the left lane to pass them, or if they take an exit, then it's going to get you back up to your original setting of 100. And then with the Pro Pilot Assist, it's actually assisted steering. It's not self-steering, don't get me wrong there, but it is assisted steering. So you still have to have your hands on the steering wheel, but with your cruise control set, it will actually do the steering for you, which is fantastic for the New Island Highway. If you're heading down to Nanaimo or anything like that, it works excellent on that road there. So it's definitely a great feature to have. On these controls here, those will change the screen up front. We do have some volume controls and radio controls on there too. Going to the center console here, I'll zoom it back in. I mentioned the 360 camera there, so when you put it into reverse, it does come up automatically. On the left-hand side, we do have our regular backup camera, but on the right-hand side, you can see the parking lines on the road there, so you actually get a 360 camera with it, with cameras off the bottom of the side mirrors, and so you can just see all the way around. Hopefully you can see it okay with the glare on the camera screen, but you can see all the way around the car. You can see if you're over to one side further than the other, if you're crooked at all or anything like that. If you do hit the camera button here once more when the camera's already up, it will show you the right side of the car. So if you're ever parking along the side of a street, whether you're parallel parking or just stop pulling over to the side, that way you can see how close to the curb your rim is, or the side of the road there. And then if you are in park or drive with the gear shifter, you can pull up the front camera here as well. Now you do have to be going less than 7 kilometers an hour for this to work, so it's only for parking speeds, but if you prefer to park going in forwards, you can absolutely still use the camera there, which is great to have. So now I'm gonna get off the screen real quick. There's the backup camera, and back to the radio. So it does have the Sirius XM radio. If you do have a smartphone, you can set it up for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto too, so you can pull up your maps if you have a smartphone connected to it. And then you do have a 3-month trial period with the Sirius XM radio as well. Down below that, we have our climate control. Really nice dials on here. Again, they've got a really solid feel to them. Everything feels super quality in here. We do have heated seats and a heated steering wheel in it. They have the fan strength in the middle, and then you can set, again, two separate temperatures there. A couple more USB ports, 12-volt plug in here, pops open. And then our electric gear shifter, and because this is fully electric, you actually get quite a large spot underneath. So if you have a purse or anything, I've got a square glass lunch container that fits in there perfectly. There's little lips on there so it doesn't fall out. It's the perfect fit for that, which is really nice. And then a couple cup holders, of course, our electronic parking brake, our driving modes. There is an off-road mode, snow mode. That's your regular mode that you'll probably be driving most of the time. And then there's also eco mode and sport mode. So there's 5 different driving modes altogether. This center console here, they call this a butterfly lid because it actually opens up right in the middle there. And that's great to have because if you do have anybody that is sitting in the back, I'll go to another wide angle view here. If you do have anybody that's sitting in the back, instead of having it flip up and completely block them from being able to grab anything out of it, this way anybody in the car can access it, and that's kind of the idea of how this came to be. Again, nice soft touch material on that one as well. And then lastly, if we go up here, there is the panoramic sunroof as well. So there's the first one, which does open up, and then it does go back a little bit further. That one is stationary, but lets lots of light into the vehicle as well, especially for people in the back seats there too. So it's a gorgeous vehicle altogether. This is a little bit of a long video. I apologize ahead of time for that. But if there's anything else that you would like to see on this car that I may have missed in this video, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to make another one for you, or snap a few pictures as well. Haley mentioned that you may be able to come in on Saturday to take it for a drive. So it's going to go through a pre-delivery inspection, get ready to go, get all this plastic out of it too. And then if you have any questions between now and then, just let me know. And if you know if the morning or the afternoon would work better for you, let me know that as well, because then I will plan the rest of my day around it to make sure I'm hopefully free for when you do arrive then. So thank you very much for watching. If there's anything else I can send you, let me know. But have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.